very demanding. Very, very demanding.
Yeah,
Don't let me put you in timeout.
I remember you having parties in your basement apartment when you lived downstairs.
Oh, we had parties in the basement too. My father.
I know. Yeah, I remember them coming down the stairs though, say, "I don't like this. I don't like this."
Well, he would always buy. I don't know why. Rolling Rock beer in a bottle. Did you ever hear Rolling Rock beer?
I think so. Maybe.
Okay, so it was like in these little green bottles or something. Okay, so I'm thinking they're never going to catch on. My father, nobody ever drinks in my house. They give a beer to somebody who comes over and wants a beer. Okay, and that even never happens. Okay, so I'm downstairs with my friends and we drank all the beer. We hung out in the basement and we drank all the beer. So what I did was I refilled all the bottles and I carefully placed the cap back on and smashed it on. Okay, so it was like not perfectly, but it was pretty tight. My Uncle Bernie comes over one Saturday afternoon, my father's brother.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. And I was up in my room and I happened to be coming down in the kitchen and I hear my father said, "Berm, would you like a beer? Got beer in the basement." And I'm like, I'm like, no.
Wait, what did you fill them with?
What?
What did you fill the bottles with?
Water. Sink tap water.
God.
So I'm like, no, Uncle Bernie, I'll make you some iced tea. Want some nice iced tea? No, I think I'll take a beer. So my father goes downstairs. He gets the beer, and I'm standing there. And I'm waiting and watching this whole entire thing to happen, okay? He takes the cover off, with a little bit of tug, but not a lot. I don't think he realized it.
Right.
And he, downed it, okay? And he just stopped and spit the whole thing out all over my father's face. Starts yelling at my father. "What the hell are you serving me? It's skunk. It's bad."
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, "Oh my God, Dad, what are you doing? Why would you give Uncle Bernie a bad beer?"
Oh my God.
They had no idea until now, if Mommy's watching.
Oh
yeah.
no.
I refilled all the Rolling Rocks with water.
It's skunked. Oh my God. I haven't heard that expression in so long.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
A lot of mischievous things.
Huh?
A lot of mischievous things. I mean, there was a time, I think I was in 6th grade. I just fought with my mother constantly.
Oh.
No, not like that we didn't get along.
Yeah.
I was rebellious.
Yeah.
It was time, it was a spring concert, and I was wearing a dress that my grandmother made that the arms were open. Okay, now I didn't shave under my arms yet. So my mother's like, "Lauren, we have to shave under your arms before the show tonight, because it's going to show." I'm like, "Nah, I'm not shaving." I didn't want to deal with the pain of, God forbid,
Oh, okay.
So I fought and fought and fought, but she held my arm up. She's like, "You cannot go to the show tonight without shaving your hair." And I'm like, "Ah!"
Oh my God!
Yeah. Then there was I was getting bullied a lot in 6th grade.
You're what?
I was getting bullied a lot in 6th grade. Yeah. So I would think of all these things, I don't know where I would, because there was no internet, so I don't know where all these ideas came from. But somebody said, or I learned from somewhere, put the thermometer under hot water, it gives you a temperature, and you get to stay home from school.
Oh, they placed on the Brady Bunch.
So I did that, okay, and I put it in my mouth, and I said, "I don't feel good. I don't stomach. I have all these things." Takes the thermometer out. She looks at me. She goes, "Tell me exactly what you're feeling." So I go through everything I'm feeling, and I'm playing the role. She's like, "Well, we're going to have to go to the hospital." I said, "Why?" "What do you mean?" She goes, "Your temperature's 106. You're supposed to shake it down to get to 101. Nobody told me that.
I don't even know.
Then somebody said if you put a penny under your tongue and then put the thermometer in your mouth, you get a fever. It shows a fever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I did that. When I think about that, I put a penny under my tongue now as an adult, where the penny has been. Okay, where the penny has been, and the people that didn't wash their hands. I don't know how I didn't get hepatitis. Never mind the temperature.
Hepatitis.
Okay.
Wait.
Then there was a time I got my Cheerios that I had for breakfast, and I mashed them up in the sink in the bathroom, and I told my mother I threw up, and my father went, "Nee, and these are Cheerios in here. This is not puke. This isn't vomit. These are Cheerios." I just didn't want to go to school. I tried so many different things.
I gotta go.
Where are you going? What's happening? Is she doing pee-pee? What?
Can you hear her?
No. What is she saying? What?
She can't stop laughing.
What is she laughing at? Which part? Ask her.
Mama, which part are you laughing at? Are you imitating your father?
We're the Cheerios. It's not vomit.
Oh my God. I can see your father saying that.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
Gosh. Oh my gosh, that's hysterical.
So now you tell some stories.
I didn't really do anything.
Make some stuff up.
No, I'm not gonna make it. All I ever used to do was with Michelle. We would try and like sneak out at night. I mean, I wasn't really,
You would sneak out of your house at night?
It was a very good setup I had going.
Tell me.
You know how my driveway went up and back?
Yes. Yep.
There was a window right there on the driveway.
Yes.
That went right to the one
in the basement.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
where the laundry area was, and it was like an old. It's like a slop sink, but it was like limestone or whatever.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was heavy. It was good. So I would unlock that before I would leave, and I was able to come in that way. I would go out that way and come in that way.
Oh my God.
And it would just go up on a hook.
The daughter who was named after Christ the Lord.
No.
Oh dear God. Oh dear God, sneaking out of the house with your horn.
And sometimes
your little horn.
Sometimes we would just go stand behind this one kid's house who Michelle and I were fond of, and we would go behind his
Fond.
house.
They were fond. Erin. You can't say you liked him.
Well, I liked him. I thought he was the best thing in the world. I would do.
We were fond of the young man.
I would do his paper route for him after I did my own. So I was doing like 140 newspapers.
I remember when you had a paper route.
I was in grammar school.
I know. I remember you telling me you had a paper route.
I thought you meant
you had a little tomboyish phase in there.
I guess that was tomboyish.
What?
I don't know. But Michelle would help me with she would put.
Well, you played softball.
What?
Didn't you play softball? Your father coached you. You were the
yes,
catcher.
For 5
and he would stand behind the plate and tell you what to do.
Yeah, and then he'd be out. I'd be out in the field. He'd be like, "Christina, get under it." I'm like, "I'm not getting under it. I can't catch a fly ball." He's like, "I'll get under it." I'm like, "I can't." I'm like, "As soon as it falls, I will throw it back in." I couldn't do that. The impact always hurt.
My balls would just land in front of you. I got it now. I'll take it now.
But because I could throw it really fast in, so what was the big deal? You know what I mean? That's how I saw it.
I don't know.
Did the book. Mary the books.
Could we pause a minute? I mean, we keep talking, but I gotta take this dog out. He's driving me nuts.
Oh, fine.
But we gotta go back to the young fond lad in a minute. So just wait. Come on, Luke.
I didn't say lad.